the bald guy stopped a hot girl walking by.
Hi.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
When did you become a traitor to your race?
He insulted her black husband and even tried to touch her pregnant belly.
Oh!
The poor girl fell. The thug even kicked her in the stomach. And then they drove away directly. The girl was rushed to the hospital. Her husband arrived, furious, asking who did this to her.
The shaved heads. Tattoos. They know you.
The cop realized it might be connected to a case he had worked on a few days before. It was supposed to be a routine questioning, but things escalated into a heated argument.
One of those affirmative action hires.
Hey. OJ. Don't you move.
You okay, Brock?
No!
The bald guy had managed to escape in the chaos. The cop chased after him immediately.
Slow down, Sharp. Let me get you started. You were a driver. You did runs from Banshee.
I was just a driver.
Yeah, we covered that. Now, how did it work? Hey, we're out.
The cops thought their force would make these thugs behave, but
I'll be okay. I'm gonna be here, sir.
seeing his wife covered in bruises, the cop was desperate to take action, but his colleagues stopped him, telling him to stay with his wife while they went after the criminals. The thugs were soon caught, but instead of being afraid, they taunted the cops. They believed the law wouldn't punish them because they were white.
Shut the up.
Shut up!
The doctor told the cop his wife had suffered a brain hemorrhage from the beating, and they had lost the baby. The cop went into the room sadly, seeing his wife lying on the bed.
I lost the baby. This is a test. That's all.
Just try to get some rest, sweetheart.
He comforted her with words, but deep down, he thought if justice wouldn't be served, he'd take matters into his own hands. That night, the cop returned to the station, walked over to the cell window, pulled down the curtain, and removed his gun. The big thug inside was still taunting him. The cop grabbed a tool, stepped up, and opened the cell door.
You get past me, and you're home free.
Take him out, Curtis!
After taking down the thugs, it was just the bald guy left. The cop walked out, grabbed another weapon,
You get past me, you're home free.
and opened the next door. By the time the other cops arrived, the thugs were lying on the floor. The cop was sitting there, expressionless. His colleague thought he was a fool. The thugs had wanted this to happen. He should let it go. At least, he could keep his job.
I've been following his teachings for years. But turning the other cheek. And the thing about it is, if I could go back, I'd do the same thing to those pieces of shit again. I'd do the same thing. Again and again. even though I know it's a sin. The Bible says, see that no one repays evil for evil. Sometimes repaying is all good.
Without a word, his colleague left. The cop took off his badge and set it on the table, accepting the consequences of what he'd done. Without the protection of his badge, the cop and his wife were out buying snacks one day. A van suddenly pulled up, screeching to a stop in front of them. The door flew open, and a thug pulled out a gun, firing a burst of bullets. Both of them were hit and collapsed in pain. Turned out, 2 of the thugs had survived that day, leading to this tragic end. What do you think? Was the cop right in what he did? The man used to be a special forces soldier, able to shoot down a plane from the sky, dive deep into the sea to rescue people, and covered in medals from countless missions. But somehow, fate turned him into a stay-at-home superdad, in charge of 5 wild kids. As a superdad, his very first challenge was,
why are your boobs so big?
how are you supposed to answer that? Turns out, during his last mission, he saved a professor, but the mission failed because the professor insisted on calling his wife mid-op to say he's safe.
Give us another sec! Professor!
The higher-up didn't blame him. Instead, he gave the man a special mission, be the family nanny. The professor was targeted because he invented a software called Ghost, while the higher-up went off with the professor's wife to find it. The man was left in charge of the kids, but the moment he walked into the house, he got schooled by the family's guard dog.
I'm sorry.
He bit me.
Yeah, well, he thinks he's a guard dog.
With no choice, he started installing security systems and alarms all over the house. But the kids were a nightmare. No one listened to a word he said. So, he decided to show them what discipline really meant at exactly 6 a.m. He woke them all up, told them his life was in danger, slapped on some GPS trackers, and gave them a strict daily schedule. Big sister Zoe and big brother Seth couldn't take it. They poured oil on the stairs to prank him, but the man dodged it, and the nanny took the fall instead. She quit on the spot, and no amount of pleading could bring her back.
Hello? Hello?
Don't even think about it!
Hello? Lieutenant Walsh?
Oh, Mr. Plummer!
Did something fall? What was that noise?
Oh, no, everything's okay. I command you to come back here. That's a direct order. You can't leave a man behind. Red leader! Red leader!
Left with no option, the man had to take care of the kids himself.
God, Red baby.
Set that up a bit.
The next day, he took the kids to school, one on his chest, one on his back, 3 by his side. They were running late, so he slammed the gas. Pulled off a drift park and made it in 5 minutes. Clearly, he's no stranger to Fast Furious. At school, he met the beautiful principal, and to his surprise, she used to work in the same field as him. To stay close to the kids, he volunteered to stick around. That's when he saw Seth being bullied. He stepped in, only to be mocked by the wrestling coach.
You're pretty quick there, Frogman. I myself happen to be a black belt. That's why they wanted me to be the coach of the wrestling team. Sensei.
The coach bragged about being a black belt and told him to go get a hair treatment. But little did he know, he just challenged a Special Forces legend. They agreed to a duel. 1 week later, Seth wasn't impressed, told him to mind his own business. Feeling defeated, he was comforted by the principal. Raising kids isn't easy, but their chat was cut short by a sudden alarm. He handed the kid over and raced off, following the tracker signal into a construction site, where he dove straight into a sewer. Embarrassingly, it was just a decoy transmitter. The kids had pranked him. Covered in filth, he returned home, only for the principal to flee from the stench. He couldn't even get mad at the kids, just went to shower. But when he came out and tried to get a drink, he found a bunch of little girls staring at him. Turns out, the third sister had a school bake sale, and they needed a ride to the supermarket. He took them there. While the girls sold cookies outside, he did some grocery shopping. But when he came back, he saw a group of punks bullying the girls.
Please, leave us alone.
This is Troop 16 territory. How are we supposed to sell raffle tickets and display streaks of your skanky cookies?
Hey!
Boo!
He couldn't exactly fight a bunch of kids, so he took the girls to the amusement park to cheer them up on fight day.
The armbar! The crowbar! Or my personal favorite, the pacifier! Any questions? Ah, the nipple crippler. This is a useless, not to mention shameless move that ultimately is a sure sign of desperation.
The bald superdad utterly destroyed the cocky wrestling coach. For the first time, the kids started to respect him. Soon, he became a pro at parenting, dancing like a panda to get the little one to sleep, comforting Zoe after her breakup. He also taught the girls self-defense, so they could fight back the next time those punks showed up.
Go away and we won't hurt you.
He even rescued the duck when its foot got stuck and stumbled upon a hidden tunnel. Ghost was locked inside. He called in the higher-ups, mission almost complete. But just then, the real villain showed up.
You gotta be kidding me, Bill. I swear to God, I checked them out.
Give us the key.
Put your hands up!
Okay. All right.
Now!
His own superior. Turns out, he was after Ghost the whole time. He kidnapped the kids and the professor's wife, and forced her to unlock the vault. But the kids weren't going down without a fight. They had been trained by the Special Forces soldier. After all.
Now, Peter!
With some clever teamwork, they took down the guards. Then they rushed to wake up their unconscious nanny dad.
Shane! Where's Mom?
Mom.
He asked the kids to the police station to call for help, and went to save the day himself. He pretended to agree to help his superior open the passage, but only on one condition: release the professor's wife. He passed through the security system by dancing the panda dance, which used to get the little one to sleep.
Crap. 3 steps forward, 1 step back.
Quick like a turtle! Lie on your back!
Roll like a log till you can't no more. Jump quick like there ain't no floor. Hold your breath. Step to the left.
Just right behind the door. Right behind the door, the man took down the boss by surprise. They successfully secured the chip. Just then, the police the kids had called finally arrived, only to be held at gunpoint by the returning villain. That's when the duck, who had been tagging along this whole time, finally proved its worth.
Gary, now!
Charging straight at the bad guy's crotch, and the principal jumped down from above to finish the job. In the end, the man not only got the girl, but also won the hearts of 5 kids. Total life win.